Hey pirates, it's a Dune. Here to do our next war recap from our victory here over Maziques. Had some really good attacks in this war. In particular, a couple good Town Hall 9 attacks that I wanted to show off. BP's attack on number 4 was pretty awesome here. Look at his army composition 14 Valks. So he just mass Valks this base to death. And you can see why it works, that all the defenses that this guy has are all in this big ring around the core. So if he can get the Valks into that ring, he's got enough heals that he should be able to keep them going the whole time they go around. So obviously getting the CC lure, doing the double poison on the dragon, same thing we've always seen. And I like this, he quakes his way open, and so that opens up the core and all that surrounding moat. So fast forward a little bit here, there goes his golem just to tank. Just goes with one golem, I think, or maybe he has another one in his clan castle. A couple wall breakers to pop open that wall. Some wizards to kind of just funnel things in. And then here comes the swarm of Valks. Follows it up with his heroes. The heroes kind of go around the outside here, but that's okay for him because those Valks are going to get work done. Wisely heals them up as those Teslas start to pop and the core gets on top of them. So the Valks are moving their way through. They're split up into two teams, which is actually kind of ideal. He makes the call to heal the Valks in the top there, which is the right call because they're about to go deal with the Archer Queen. Unfortunately, they kind of derp around and ran right out of his heal, so that's the way it goes. His clan castle had a bunch of wizards inside it to help with the cleanup. He sends those in as kind of a second wave behind his main force of Valks. You can see he's kind of petered out in the top since those Valks took that long way around. They're all went into the core here. Then the southern group of Valks is just running out of steam here towards the end too. But you can see how many wizards he has left, and his heroes are both at pretty large amount of life without having used their abilities yet. So he's got some pretty good eyes on getting a 3-star at this point. It's just a matter of chopping down the rest of this base. That level 20 Archer Queen is going to do a world of good for him, just cleaning out the rest of this defense. Rages up his king to smash their way through to those cannons. I kind of think he should have used that a little bit earlier to kind of protect some of the wizards, but I'm just nitpicking at this point. In the end, this is a pretty solid attack. He's kind of run out of gas here with just his queen up, which is a little bit scary. So it's going to require some heroism from his Archer Queen to get this 3-star done. So pops her ability. She's going to mow through that high HP storage there. But she gets the cannon down. At that point, it's just the one Archer tower. And somehow she brilliantly targets the Archer tower and not that army camp. So if she would have hit the army camp first, it would have been over. But she didn't. And the rest is history. VP with an awesome 3-star. All right, next tech I want to look at is... where is he? Double A plus Ron. A new guy to our clan, one of MJ's friends. He did a really awesome job here with this attack on a pretty advanced Town Hall 9. You'll notice this guy has only level 6 air defenses. So Double A plus Ron comes in here with an air attack, wisely. He also has his Archer Queen down upgrading. So this is done sans Archer Queen, which is pretty impressive. So just bringing the king. Doing the double poison thing that we've seen a million times before. Just deleting what's in the clan castle. But here comes his kill squad. He comes in from the north because that's where the Archer Queen is. 2 golems, one out of his clan castle, and creates that nice wide funnel with these wizards on both sides. So that's great play. He's very patient with his king here, which I think is very wise. So he's waiting because he knows he's got plenty of golem life. He's got 2 golems, and all he's got to do is get in and get this queen and potentially these 2 air defenses. So, his golems are going to last plenty long enough to get that done against a level 5 Archer Queen. So he's very patient, waits for his golems to get inside and start tanking all that defense before he drops the king. So the king gets in there and smashes the 1 air defense, and he's going to get lured off over to the side. So if he was hoping to get both of those air defenses, he's unfortunately not going to do it. If he would have had his queen up, he would have gotten both those air defenses for sure. But as it is, he just got the 1. So here he comes in with his lava hounds, drops 1. He's going to work this in a clockwise manner. So drops that first lava hound to tank all the air defense, and then all the balloons behind it. And the second lava hound from the south, then some balloons behind it, and his last lava hound from the west there. So you can see he's deploying his balloons in that clockwise motion and that kind of causes them all to wrap around and work their way through the core and sweep up north. So you can see he got a couple nice splits there in his balloons. That's always nice when they kind of spread out. He's got plenty of pups down in the south cleaning up, and then this last one goes down, and right as it goes down, the balloons are there to start tanking. So all those lava pups are left alive and can help clean up the base. So he's got pups all over the place. Still got his king alive and plenty of balloons. He's on the 3-star train. So fast forward this through the end as he gets the cleanup done. But plenty of pups to get all those high HP buildings done on the east side. So great 3-star and a great first introductory attack as a Pyrat. So very well done there. All right, let's move on to some Town Hall 8 action. I got a feature. I'm sorry, actually I want to watch Darth Ninja Bub's 3-star here. I thought he did an awesome job, and this is a really cool strategy. You see this guy's only got the 3 air defenses and then a low-level one off to the side. So this is a pretty fresh Town Hall 9, but I love this strategy. He brings the double zap quake, so he just deletes 2 of those air defenses from the fight from the start. He doesn't have a poison, so his heroes are going to have to deal with the clan castle. But fortunately, the enemy heroes are so exposed out here that he can drop his clan castle golem to tank, handful of wizards and his heroes, and have a pretty good confidence that they'll kill the clan castle, kill the enemy heroes, and actually kill that sweeper and air defense too. So he gets quite a bit done with that little kill squad, thanks to this being kind of a crummy base design. But that's the way it goes. He's got the kill squad in there bashing their way in. Handful of wall breakers just to help him get a little further penetration. You can see how much damage he's already done. He's already killed a quarter of the base with just his kill squad. And that's before he starts his whole air attack in here. So drop some balloons. He's working a clockwise motion too. Just one lava hound left, and you can see it just gets absolutely demolished by all those traps. So that's why he has that second lava hound there to tank that air defense. A good thing he did, because it would have lit up all of his balloons that are on their way in. So a handful of minions to help clean up, but at this point, he's looking pretty good. Those expos are set to ground only, so the only thing he's got left to kill is an archer tower and that wizard tower over in the corner. So I'm going to speed this up a little bit, since I got a lot of videos out of this, or a lot of replays I want to watch in this video. But you can see all the defenses are down. Now he's just got all those minions, all those lava pups to help clean up this base. And that's definitely going to be a 3-star for Mr. Darth Ninja Bub. So a great attack there. All right, now Town Hall 8 action. I got to feature Black Dog. This guy got a 6-star war again, and so that was pretty dang impressive. So I got to feature him here. He does the usual thing, poison the dragon. Let's fast forward right through that. But look how much time is left. So now once the dragon dies, there's a minute and like 10 seconds left before he starts his deployment. He just runs over this guy in about a minute flat. Big wave of hogs come from the southeast here. And I love how stingy he is with his heals. So he waits till those hogs have, taken a bit of damage before he drops that heal. He knows that, one giant bomb down here, he had to heal for those hogs immediately, but there's no threat to him over here from giant bombs. So you can afford to wait till they're at half health or so before you drop that heal. That'll afford you the hogs to get through to the end. So just runs this guy over like it wasn't even a big deal. A very impressive attack. I love seeing these hogs at Town Hall 8. So at this point, all the defenses are dead. It's just a matter of cleanup already. So against these bases where all the defense is just packed in there all tight, man, you can get some work done with hogs. So great attack by Black Dog. Another 6-star war for him. Very impressive. I also want to watch Radu here on number 12. Getting the 3-star with master with hogs. This was one of his first attempts at hogs, I think. Of doing truly mass hogs. And there's some great learning moments in this replay. So he lures out the clan castle over to the king, gets a little extra damage on him from the poisons, which is kind of clever. But drops a peck out of his clan castle and his king to smash the enemy king, and then just brings in the hogs. So that heal, he had to drop that because of the giant bomb. I thought that was nice. That heal over there on the left, I think, was a little bit early. And so he drops in all these hogs from the west side to reinforce. So he's not going to run out of gas too soon. But look, there's his third heal already because of that giant bomb. And I think if he would have skipped that middle heal, he probably could have just gotten it all done with the heal up there in the north and not had to make this as close of a replay as it is. So definitely a harder base to hog. So very impressive the Radu got this done. But you can see he's got no more heals left, and there's still a few defenses left and a potential giant bomb spot right there by that archer tower. So pretty risky, and as you'll see, there's that giant bomb. So that just deletes all the rest of his hogs since he didn't have any more heals for it. At this point, it's up to the king, that P.E.K.K.A, and those wizards to make the great journey down here to kill these last two defenses off. So you see them working their way through, and at this point, we're going, no, Radu. Fortunately, his wizards are geniuses, and they stepped up and took those defenses out. So now it's just clean up, bash their way through to the town hall, and the clan castle, some of that high HP there in the core, but he gets it done, so very impressive attack, Radu. Great work. Alrighty, I want to watch Bella with a pretty solid go wipe. Where is she? There she is on number 18. Fast forward a little bit, he just jumps right in. So jumps right in with his golems, drops the poisons on the clan castle. I don't know if he meant to lure that out beforehand, but at any rate, gets the poison done with the golems just taking a little bit extra damage, but creates this beautiful funnel with the wizards on the edges so that all of his troops, heroes, P.E.K.K.A.s, all the wizards, everything goes right into the core other than these two wizards on the outside. So that's awesome. You love that when you see that in a go wipe, because now it means all your power is concentrated. So every time you drop those spells, you're boosting every single troop that's inside it. So Bella's already smashed the way through the core. Now it's just left as the back side. These walls aren't high enough level to really give her any pause. So she's on her way through. Things are getting a little bit rough now, but Bella's still getting it done. So fortunately, she's got enough gas left in the tank to finish this base off. So the wizards over there helping out those P.E.K.K.A.s. Now with only 3 defenses left, it's a matter of just picking all that stuff off. And she's got a couple wizards scattered around that can help clean up too. But it's mostly up to these P.E.K.K.A.s. And this is kind of what I hate about Go Wipe, is that you wind up in these situations at the end with only P.E.K.K.A.s and maybe a handful of wizards left, and you're trying to finish off a base. It can be pretty nerve-wracking to try to get that done. So right there, those hero wizards finally kill that cannon off. Now he's got to just deal with this Tesla and this archer tower here. But it's nerve-wracking, and it's like, boy, I wish I had a few back-end hogs to clean up this base. But rather than having to leave it to the whim of your P.E.K.K.A.s to go after the right stuff, so like that one marches in and gets mowed down by a Tesla basically. But fortunately, 2 P.E.K.K.A.s left and 2 wizards. They can take care of that Tesla easy enough. All right. I want to watch one more replay here, and it's a little bit low on the totem pole, but I thought it was a really good attack, so I got to feature it. AC West 10. Going after their number 33. I think he's a Town Hall 3 AC West 10, and this is a Town Hall 5 that he's attacking. So it's a little bit of a rush Town Hall 5, but still great fundamentals. Lures out the clan castle with a single barb, takes it over into the corner, and just surrounds it with archers. Just beautiful classic stuff that you got to do at this level. So just perfectly executed. He takes that out. Here come the giants from the south to tank the defenses. Once the giants are down, drops the hogs out of his clan castle, and it's all over but the crying at this point, because those hogs could probably take out the rest of the space by themselves. So anyways, I know it's not always the most impressive thing to see these lower level town halls, but that was just a very well executed attack, and I think if more of our lower levels did that, they'd get a lot more successful 3 stars. So anyways, that's going to be the end of this video. Thank you guys for watching, and I hope that you learned something.